Are we sure Dillon Gabriel's even a backup NFL quarterback?
I'm not.
I haven't. There's nothing that's.
Look,
He doesn't do anything
He
elite.
did win a game.
Media has turned against Dillon Gabriel, and Coach Prime brought in a big-time football player, a legend, to talk to his football team today as they get ready to go up against the Arizona football team this weekend. We getting ready to talk about it right here on Sports Talk with P. Watts. Let's get this party started. Let's go. Got it on my mind, yeah.
Wizard.
Media has turned on Cleveland quarterback Dillon Gabriel in the favor of they are ready to see Shedeur Sanders play quarterback. All spring long, all fall, all summer, all we heard was from the Cleveland media, Dillon Gabriel is a better processor than Shedeur Sanders when it comes to quarterback. Well, now that Dillon Gabriel has been put on Front Street by playing in games, it don't look that good. And guess what the Cleveland media is doing? They have turned against Dillon Gabriel. And also, they are putting Kevin Stefanski on Front Street and the people on inside the building, because they are the ones who leak that information out about Dillon Gabriel was a computer brain, better processor, better thrower. He can operate the offense better. And I even heard something ridiculous. He can get them in and out of the huddle. What? They act like Shedeur couldn't do that. So you telling me Shedeur couldn't do that? Mary Kay said, this was her exact word when I heard her. She said that Dillon Gabriel can get the Cleveland Browns football player in and out of the huddle. And that justifies him being a better quarterback than Shedeur Sanders. That's the craziest thing I ever heard. Can you imagine your definition of a quarterback better than Shedeur is because they can get him in and out of the huddle? Like Shedeur haven't been getting Jackson State, Colorado players in and out of the huddle. That's a laughable statement for somebody to say who's covering the NFL and football. I'm just saying, family. It is. But anyway, hey, they turning on Dillon Gabriel. They know Dillon Gabriel is not it. Even though he only played 4 games so far as a quarterback, they don't seen enough, y'all. They have seen enough of Dillon Gabriel. They don't seen enough. They don't want to see no more. They don't expect him to get any better, and I don't even. Listen to these guys. Jonathan on 92.3, The Fan in Cleveland. And when I get back, I'm going to take you inside the Colorado football team where Coach Prime brought one of the best players they ever played the game to talk to their team today. Play that video.
One of the faulty parts of their argument has always been from the day he entered is that he was behind, right? They didn't think that he could evaluate the field and his processing was good enough. Meanwhile, they evaluated Dillon Gabriel and his processing, and let's see how that works. The supercomputer looks like it's on delay right now. It looks like it's got a bug in the computer, but that was the one that they evaluated, and they found out, like, oh, this guy can do it. He can see all the whole field, but Shedeur can't. Like, you see how faulty that is?
Yes.
It just doesn't make sense. 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2 here, and it never has in any part of this conversation.
Hey, those are the guys on 92.3, The Fan in Cleveland, talking about Dillon Gabriel. They sick of him. They don't want to see Dillon Gabriel no more. They talking about how Kevin Stefanski and his staff and everybody who leaked that information out earlier this year about Dillon Gabriel being better than Shedeur Sanders. And now that they done seen Dillon Gabriel play on the field, it ain't adding up to what they said about Dillon Gabriel. They waiting to see Shedeur Sanders. They want to see Shedeur Sanders just like I do. I'm ready to see Shedeur Sanders ball out when he get his chance. But I don't want him to wait till the end of the season, the last 3 games when Kevin Stefanski is going to pull He's going to pull a stunt on Shedeur by resting the starters on that offensive line, and he's going to do the same thing he did when they went up against the LA Rams. He's going to put those second and third string players out there to play with Shedeur, and I don't want that. I just don't want that. It ain't going to go good. It ain't going to go good, man. But I can tell you what, they let Shedeur start now. I promise you he'll throw more interceptions. More touchdowns than Dillon Gabriel. You let Shedeur Sanders play 4 games and you don't judge Dillon Gabriel his last 4 games, I promise you Shedeur Sanders throw more touchdowns and they'll win more games. I tell you what, I ask you this question. Put it down in the comment section before I move on. If Shedeur play the next 4 games, who will have the most touchdowns? Shedeur Sanders or Dillon Gabriel? Let me know down in the comment. Appreciate it. I'm telling you, Shedeur Sanders will have more touchdowns than Dillon Gabriel. That's just me. Maybe you might not think like I do. But I got to move on. Coach Prime brought a legendary, a Hall of Famer, probably the top 5, one of the top 5 NFL players in to talk to the football team, Ray Lewis, the second baddest linebacker that ever played the game. The second best linebacker that ever played the game in the National Football League, Ray Lewis. Listen to Ray Lewis as he talked to the Colorado football team. Play that video.
Good morning. God woke us up this morning. All right? We're in a good place. Everything that you do in life will follow you the rest of your life. Every decision you make in life will impact everybody that believes in you. Every little thing. But 90% of you think what I do behind closed doors is never seen. God sees everything. And it's the people that's diligent enough, that's willing to sacrifice what the norm are doing to be exceptional. A lot of people got talent. Very little chase their purpose. But I told him, if you trust what we do, this is special. What that man did on the island, what Marshall Falk did, what Warren Sapp did, I watched what Warren Sapp did in front of me. I watched what dominance looked like. I watched what assignment, alignment, and technique meant. Assignment, what am I supposed to be doing? Alignment, where am I supposed to be? And that other one, that's between you and you. Because that's when you get to dance with somebody on the other side that say they better than you. But Buffaloes, I'm telling you, if you watch it on film, there's no camaraderie. There's no brotherhood. You're putting on the same uniform, but you're walking out with different spirits. If you don't change the way you think, who you are by yourself defines who you are when the lights come on. And if your heart is free, you walk on the field, everybody sees it. God gave each one of us a gift. It's a gift. And there's something about that gift. He will never take it away from you. Your gift is not how fast you run. It's not how high you jump. Your gift is inside of you. And he's going to leave it there. And it's up to you to use it. That's why it says your gifts run hand in hand with your curse. Because just so as you're talented, just that much laziness is in your life. Detours, distractions. I saw them ruin careers.
That's Ray Lewis coming in to talking to the Colorado football team. He said they're not playing as a team. They playing as a bunch of individuals. And I got to agree with that too. I must agree with Ray Lewis when he said that they got to play as a team. They still can make a bowl game, but they got to start it off this Saturday against Arizona. They got to go out there and be physical. They got to be physical up front, and they got to be physical on the defensive side of the ball. The defensive side of the ball cannot continue to give up 400 plus yards per game. And you ain't going to beat nobody doing that. You just saying. The offense can go out there and score 30 points, but hell, you giving up 40 points, that ain't going to work. That just ain't gonna work. The defense got to come and play. They got to quit being soft up front and come out and be dominant. They got to dominate up front on that line of scrimmage. They got to stand up in that paint and dominate that line of scrimmage. They can't let that quarterback just run all over the field on them. They cannot do that. Colorado defense up under Robert Livingston for the last 2 years have not been able to stop the quarterback run. Sports Talk with B. Watts. Do me a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Hit that notification bell to let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. I'll be doing a live show tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. It'll probably be a 30-minute show tonight because I got company. But I'm telling you, I'll be here at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Come on over and join the show. I got one of the best chat room comment sections on YouTube. Will you come on over and be our guest? Appreciate it. Looking forward to seeing you there. All right? Peace.
Wizard.